Alright everyone, hello and welcome to my first video. I apologize for really bad audio. I am recording this on my computer and I don't have a microphone yet, but that's okay. I will get one. Today I'm going to be showing where all of the Easter eggs are for the Egg Hunt 2025. So let's start with Haunted Mansion. And I'm gonna edit this together and it'll be great, and it's gonna sound horrible, and that's okay. I'm so sorry. I also don't know if you can hear the audio or not through my headphones of what I'm hearing in the game, but we'll play the games as well. But I'm just gonna show the eggs spots for this one. I know there's plenty of videos out there, but I thought I'd throw in my own because, you know, it's helpful to know. It's helpful information. Okay. So the first spot for Haunted Mansion is right here in the shed in the corner of the map. So yeah, it's a good out of the way spot. The second spot is right here by this, which goes up to the roof right here. Alright, the last and final spot is right here on this grave behind the gazebo. So those are the three spots for Haunted Mansion, and I'll show you the next one in 2 seconds. It's probably gonna be like 5 minutes for me. Alright, the second map we're gonna be doing is Arcade. First one is gonna be up this yellow slide in the room with the green walls. I'm gonna go to the left, and it'll be over here by these boxes in the corner. The second spot is in the kitchen, all the way down here on this table, where you can see there's a golden egg. So yeah, it can spawn here. The last and final egg spawn for the arcade map is going to be over here by these bowling pins. So in the private bowling alley by the shelf room, that's where the last egg can spawn on this map. Alright, the next one is Homestead, and I spawned right by the first spawn, which is right here by this little outhouse that's by the white house, like the cement one by the maze. So the second spawn is in the maze. It's on a specific turn. It's not spawned in here this round, but basically make your rounds through the maze to each little turn and you'll end up finding it because it spawns in here. It's probably one of the harder spots to find it in. Alright, the last and final spot is by the brick house, and it's also in the corner of the map, so the opposite corner from the one that's by the outhouse. It'll spawn in this corner by this little tube in this mini little forest here, and that's all for Homestead. Alright, the next map I'm going to be showing you is Airports. So the first egg spot for this map is down the catwalk by the airplane, right here in this room. It'll spawn right here. And the second spot is just down here through the airplane in this pilot seat right here. Right, the third egg spot is over here by this exit by the bathrooms. If you go into this area, it'll spawn on this table right here by the bathrooms. So that's all for Airport. Alright, the next one is Abandoned Facility Optimus. So I spawned in one of the rooms that it's in. It's this conveyor belt room by the exit. The diamond egg is in here this round, as you can see. So it'll spawn right here in the conveyor belt room, which is close to the exit. If you go this way, through here, the statue's right out here and the exit's there. So if you get lost, that's where it's at. So the next room it could be in is the one with this window right here. If you go in here, it's like a little flower room. It'll spawn right here by the watering can. So that's the second spot. And the third spot is semi-nearby. If you go into this room right here, and you go through here, here's a secret room behind this painting, and as you can see, the Optimus egg is here this round. It spawns on Mr. Wendy's head, so pretty funny, probably one of the best spots for the event. Right, the next map we're doing is Sanctuary Zoo. Ignore the glitch in my leaderboard. I don't know what's happening, but you know. So the first one is in the cafe building, in the dining room actually. If you go back to this corner, as you can see, the zoo egg is here this round. The second one is going to be in the customer service building right here. If you go in here, not in here, through here, it'll be in this room, up here. The final one is going to be at the barn, over this fence. It'll spawn on this hay bale right here by the break in the fence. So that's all of the ones for Sanctuary Zoo. Alright, our next map is sewer treatment, and once again I spawned in the room that one of the eggs spawned in. So, it'll spawn on one of these tables, I don't remember which one, but in this big room where this computer is, the egg can spawn up here. The next spawn point is going to be one of these boxes in the hallway. It's going to spawn on top of one of those. So the last and final spot, if you go to the bathrooms here, through here, jump, go all the way down here, it's going to spawn over by this box. And that's all of the ones for sewer treatment. Alright, the next one we're going to be doing is sewer treatment. So, the first room it can be in is this one right here. It's going to be over here by these boxes. The next one you're going to find right here in this computer room. As you can see, it is there this round. Then last but not least, you're going to find it over here by the toxic waste, and that's going to be all for sewer treatment. What we're doing is school, so I'm going to show you the spots for this map. The first one is going to be in the gym right here. So we go through here. As you can see, we have a rare one there this round, but it's going to spawn right up here on the bleachers. And then the next spot is actually right next to here. If you go through here into this math room, it's going to be in here. You're going to find it up on this table in the corner right here. So the final spot is going to be in the cafeteria. Right up here, as you can see, is where the school egg is this round. So that is all for the school map, and now we've got one more to do. Alright, the last map we have is Facility 0. And as you can see, one of the spawns is in this tiny little room. The purple stripe, it's going to be right here on the table. The second spot is going to be over here in this left cubicle on this shelf in the office area. So if you jump through the window, it's the one right on the left. That's the second spot. The last and final spot that it can be in Facility 0 is going to be in the theater room, right in this corner on the stage. As you can see, it's here this round. Yeah, and that is all the spots for the Easter egg hunt for 2025. For the 3 rare eggs, they can spawn in any of those spots on any of the maps, so you just have to keep playing to find them. But to my knowledge, I don't think there's any spawns on Arctic Station, Library, or Abandoned Prison. And I think that's all. There might be more, but they've added so many maps. But that is all, and I will see you later with another video. Bye!